Hey everybody, welcome back. Mike Wood here with ModelTreeStore.com. I have an order for a 8-inch cherry blossom tree. So we are going to start with this sagebrush armature right here and turn it into a cherry tree. So the first step, grab my tools here, is we need to get rid of some of these branches because there's a little more in there than I think we need. So I'm going to cut off some of those and leave it a little bit wild still, but the main thing I'm looking for here is I don't want branches that are connecting with each other too much. That one's already fallen off, so we'll take that one away. Take out that long skinny one. This guy that's touching the main branch in there, we'll take that away. That one's reaching over to the other branch, we'll take that away. That one's getting a little close, so we're going to take that away. We're going to take this one out. So just trim a little bit. That nice long one in there looks kind of odd, but I think I'm going to leave it because I want the height up in there. And honestly, the way this looks, a little lopsided here, we could put something more out there. Or I could trim off some of this. The tree will probably sit like that, so it definitely looks heavy on that side. What it could use is a nice big one right here coming out. And that might just do right there. If I stick that one right in there, come in this direction. Yeah. So I think that's what I'm going to do. I'm going to put one right in there. So I want my glue to stick well, so I'm going to clear some of that area out a little bit. Get right down through the bark into the wood a bit. And so we will put that one right there. And maybe this one up over here. So that's where we're headed. Now, while I'm waiting for the glue gun to heat up, I'm going to go ahead and clean up this a little bit, and then I'm going to go ahead and start putting the cherry blossoms on the other side. Because I feel like we've got enough material out here in other places that we can do some of that. You don't want these leaves on this particular one. Sometimes those are good for other trees. If I'm doing a full tree for green or fall colors, then I kind of like having some of the sagebrush leaves on there for things to stick to. So let's go spray it and we'll get started on putting some blossoms on. And we're going to drop a lot of these, so I've got my collector bin underneath to help me catch those, and we'll just pick them up and put them back on. I've actually gone to using a little different spray, trying to find cheap options for spray glue, and I found some over at Dollar Tree that seems to do pretty well, especially since all I need is a little bit of hold here initially, and then I will be giving it a good spray. The final spray will be a clear coat. So this just needs to hold just enough, basically. That's already taken on some color pretty good. Glue gun's still heating up, so I'm just going to keep putting some of that pink on. Now we will work on the gluing a little bit here. I think we're warm enough that we can do that. There we are with that one, and I think I do like the idea of putting one right on here. So we will just pop that in there. Maybe. Uh-oh. Look at that, doesn't want to take. Too much of the other glue on there, maybe. Try this again. There we go. Now more blossoms. Alright, now I've got a pretty good amount of pink on there. Probably going to do a little more on these branches. That one looks pretty sturdy. Happy about that. So we're getting there. So at this point, I feel like we've got a pretty good coverage. So I'm going to go ahead and talk to the customer and see what they think. Thanks for watching.